Hey everybody, it's Jeff here, and I wanted to take a little time today to talk about my rap collection. I have some CDs and I have a few albums. I used to have a lot of cassettes, but I got rid of those years ago when I traded up to CDs. There's still a couple of CDs I'd like to get, however. I used to listen to rap in the 80s when I was in high school at Monmouth Academy here in Maine. And I miss the 80s rap music. Really good stuff. It's before it turned all gangster in the 90s and swearing and all this business. It was a lot more fun, carefree. You know, you had a lot of artists back then that were just starting out. So let's take a look at my collection. All right, well, I wanted to start with my favorite rap group of all time. I've got a couple of records. Here is their first album right here, Fat Boys. That's the cover. And that's the back right there, Fat Boys. I was a member of the Fat Boys fan club back in the day, and I even had a hat. And when they sent you the certificate for the Fat Boys, it was supposedly signed, but who knows. Here's their second album, Fat Boys Are Back. Got that one there. Had that one since I was in high school. Right there. Here's their third album. Right there, Fat Boys, that's the front. And that is the back, right there. Now I have a 12-inch single of Fat Boys The Twist. It has Chubby Checker. That's a 12-inch single. And in the same package here. And this one here, Jailhouse Rap, it is the long version, 12-inch single. And this is Jailhouse Rap, the instrumental. Right there. Now I got a couple of 45s for Fat Boys. Here is again Jailhouse Rap. On the back we got Stick 'Em, which is one of my favorite Fat Boys songs. Then I got this 45 Fat Boys Wipeout with the Beach Boys. Back there. So the rest of the Fat Boys that I had were on cassette, and I'm not sure if those cassettes made it to CD, but I gotta look. Okay, so I think this was their last album as a group. But I think this is after Marky D left the group, though, so it's just Cool Rock and a Human Beatbox. And there's the back of that one. Now this one is nice to have. All meat, no filler. It's one of the best of the Fat Boys CDs. All their favorite hits. Now this is something else. This was sold on their official website. In Fat Boys Archives. 2 discs. But what's really great about this is what you get inside. You get an autographed picture of the surviving Fat Boys at the time. And since this has happened, Marky D has passed away, so the only surviving member is now Cool Rock. But I've got Marky D and Cool Rock's signature on here. So that's really cool. Right there. It's good to have that. Okay. Well, my second favorite rap group is right here, and this is good old Run-DMC. It's tricky. This is a 12-inch single. And get the back there. Different ones, different versions of It's Tricky. Now I had a bunch of cassettes and I had some records, but I ended up upgrading to CD, and I regret selling the records and cassettes. Would have been nice to have them. Same as with the Fat Boys, I sold a lot of that stuff too. So there's the back of that. Okay. Now, that was their first album. Here's their second, right here. This album got a lot of play when I had the record when I was in high school. A lot of play. Here's the third one that everybody really got into because it had Aerosmith on it. They kind of resurrected Aerosmith. Right there. Look at their, I believe this is their fourth album. Run-DMC. But it's Tougher Than Leather. Just like that. I believe this is their fourth album. This is Back from Hell. Okay. Here we are. And this is Run-DMC's last album. Right there. Crown Royal. It's kind of different. I've got a couple of singles here, like 12-inch singles, whatnot, but they're on CD. Here's Down with the King, which I really liked. I used to listen to that a lot. And Can I Get It, Yo? Down with the King again. Oops. There we go. And this one's nice to bring in the car. Run-DMC's Greatest Hits. So you got like all their best ones. Now, interestingly enough, after Jam Master Jay was shot in the recording studio, the band pretty much, stopped. But Run did an album on his own, and so did DMC. And I'm gonna have to try to find those. I don't have them, but it would be nice to have them. Okay, now I had a bunch of my third favorite band, the Beastie Boys. I had a bunch of records, but here we are, like that. Cassettes, I had that, but now I've upgraded to CDs a while back. In no particular order, because honestly I can't remember the order of the releases, because Beastie Boys has put out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Here is a single here, Intergalactic, which I like a lot. There we go, another one here. Yeah, Beastie Boys has put out a lot of stuff, and I sure enjoy having it. MCA, he passed away. He had, I believe it was throat cancer, so he passed away. That. This one has Intergalactic on it and a lot of other good stuff. And again, I'm not sure the order of how these were released. Now, I've got some other ones here that are just like different ones, not a specific artist. Now, this one is called The Beatbox is on the Loose. I think I got this at like Martin's a long time ago for like a quarter or something like that. Now, here is a record that is kind of fun to have. I'm not going to have it for long though. It's Whistle, Santa is a B-Boy, and you can see there's some graffiti writing on it, and that was from my brother Bobby. He had this record originally, and he kind of put some graffiti on it. He tagged it, and I'm going to be giving this one to him, so if he is watching, I just want to say hi to him and let him know I've got his old record. We had traded a long time ago, but I don't really have a record player, so I don't have a way to play it, so it'd be better if he had it back. Now, this is interesting. Mr. T released, if I can show it here, he released a rap album years ago, Mr. T's Commandments, and one of the songs on it was The Toughest Man in the World, which goes along with the TV movie The Toughest Man in the World. So this is a rap album. Now this is really nice, a picture disc of that album. Very nice and very rare as far as I understand. So, trying to get the glare off here, like that. Now, this next album, well, the second album, Mr. T, is Mr. T's Be Somebody, which coincided with a VHS copy of it, which I have, I think 2 of them packed away somewhere on VHS, and it also had a companion book that you could buy separately, Mr. T's Be Somebody or Be Somebody's Fool, which is what it was called, like that. He does a good job rapping, and he has like Ice-T doing scratching and stuff. Now, here's a disc without a cover, a box. This is LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out, right there. Here's a single of Victory, right there. I got it because they used some of the Rocky music in it, and I like the Rocky music. So there's that. Okay, here's Bobby Jimmy, You a Fool. They're a comedy group, and they do rap and stuff like that. So, got that one. I used to listen to them on Dr. Demento many years ago. CNC Music Factory. Right there. The Best of Curtis Blow. Right here. That's what they're saying is the best. MC Hammer, The Funky Headhunter. And last, I hope not least, here's my CD that I put out years ago. I put it out on mp3.com. This is my CD. It's got a lot of my songs on the back. I used to do rap stuff a long time ago. And so yeah, that's my collection. And that was my collection of my rap albums and CDs and all that stuff. I decided to show this because my brother Bobby is really into rap and the culture from the 80s, and I still am too, but he really is into it. and I started getting a little stuff about Run-DMC. If you saw one of my earlier videos, I had the pop vinyls. I have some Run-DMC figures coming in that I'm gonna do a video on, and they were like 3 of them. You got all 3 of the guys for like 25 bucks. They were like $8 each, but by the time tax and all that, it come to like $25.82, something like that. So when those arrive here in a week or 2, I'm gonna do a video of those also. So that is my wrap collection. Let me know what you liked out of it. Bye for now.